I know you eat when you're bored. It's a perfect distraction from work and school stress. You just can't help but do something with your hands. Not gonna lie, you and I know very well these snacks are not anything close to healthy. Vegetable oils and processed carbs inflame your stomach. You feel gassy, greasy, and people start coming on your face. And if you're really serious about having a really aesthetic body, you can't be consuming that amount of dirty calories. Look at all these influencers you follow because of their body. If they're not on steroids, they're sacrificing so much on their diets. You think they're eating anything out of their schedule. So you have to stop snacking. Well, not true. Why not change your snack into something healthy and slowly lower the amount you eat? To be honest, you won't just eliminate the damage, your body will even benefit. Does that sound fair? I don't want to trick you into watching the whole video for watch time. Here's what I snack. Option A: sunflower and pumpkin seeds. Option B is walnuts, almonds and raisins mix. Want a salty taste? Go for option A. If you want sweet, go for option B. Even if you eat too much of it, you won't damage your gut. Let's compare it for Pringles, for example. You like Pringles. Both snacks have the same amount of calories, about 160 per ounce. So let's take a look at the ingredients. Dried potatoes, vegetable oil. Ooh, we're already up to a bad start. First thing you learn when you start reading about nutrition is to throw away vegetable oils. It messes with your gut bacteria, which leads to a whole lot of problems. Cornstarch, rice flour, maltodextrin, garbage, garbage, garbage. Too many carbs and unnecessary chemicals you're consuming. If we consider potatoes healthy, it's still not worth it. Now when you take a look at seeds, they're the only ingredients. Seeds. Fully natural. Look at micronutrients. Vitamin B6, C, E, calcium, iron, magnesium. Great for blood and has been shown to lower the rates of cardiovascular diseases. You're obsessed with protein and carbohydrate intake, but have you ever thought about the importance of vitamins and other micronutrients? You should know you feel like shit when you're deficient in them. Epigenetics is the study of how environment impacts your genes. Simply put, your genes can be activated or deactivated to various influences, and one of them is food. Eating certain foods will turn off bad genes, such as cancer activators, and turn on good genes, like tumor suppressants, the ones that suppress cancer. It's a lot more complicated, but that's what you need to know. People have experimented and found that pumpkin and sunflower seeds are specifically the ones that work wonders in regards to DNA methylation, the process of turning genes on and off. Eating 30 grams, or approximately 1 ounce, of each of these seeds every day goes a long way to improving your overall health. You can check out the whole book on epigenetics. It's called Younger You by Cara Fitzgerald. My main point is, even if you eat too much, there won't be any serious side effects. Just make sure you're not allergic. But wait a minute. Do not use my words as an excuse to eat the whole bag of seeds. I forbid you from doing that. Instead, I'm gonna give you my secret technique on how I manage to control myself when eating these snacks. Are you ready? I just put them in a bowl. Specifically, I measure the amount I put in a bowl. I don't even have to think about when to stop. When my hand reaches the bottom of the bowl, I'm done. That's simple. No negotiating with myself, struggling to keep the promise, and then feeling ashamed when I take more. People laugh at me for doing this autistic habit, but it's great, especially if you want to cut down weight. Measuring is the #1 tool you're not utilizing. So buy a small scale and read the back of the package to see amount of calories per serving and how much you're putting in your bowl. Then you decide if it's the amount of calories you are ready to consume. I won't even discuss where to buy these. You have them in all the stores, so try and see which ones you like the most. But I suggest you buy the ones that are in shelves, not because of price, but because it makes you eat slower. You enjoy it for longer. That's what counts when you're eating out of boredom. Let's say you're done with bulking and you really want to cut down weight. Seeds are not a joke, they're really high in calories. But let me teach you something. A habit will never be formed or broken in one day. Ask this question: will I be able to do this for the rest of my life? If the answer is no, it means you're too strict to yourself regarding what your capabilities are at the moment. I'm not saying your goal is unrealistic, it just isn't time for that yet. So let's start slowly. If you determine that 3 ounces of combined seeds is your snack, let's start lowering it down. Pour 2.5 ounces now. Eat like that for a few days, and when you get used to it, lower it again. You never want to be nervous and questioning if you'll be able to keep it for a longer period of time. Even if you force yourself to completely eliminate snacking, be honest, for how long would you last? You'd keep it for a week or two and then add this negative experience into your self-image, telling yourself that you're incapable of controlling eating urges. That's how fat people stay fat. They have built into their self-image the way they view themselves as people who cannot lose weight no matter how hard they try. That came from multiple experiences where they couldn't stay consistent with their diets. And you're smarter than that. Start deloading and slowly get used to the new amount you're eating. If you're worried these seeds do not taste as well as Doritos, you are not made to be best at anything. When you choose the life of health and improvement, you have to make numerous sacrifices. It's not easy, otherwise everybody would do it, but it's possible. Have a strong end goal, one thing you would like to achieve most than anything other in life, and this journey becomes much easier. But don't worry, these taste good, and you enjoy them even more knowing they're healthy. Try it, buy a bag. It's not a $1,000 commitment. Try snacking for a week and see if you enjoy it. If not, then go back to Cheez It and stay average.